There is more tea with Jimmy Butler's name on it. Hey there, welcome to the Fumble here in Los Angeles. I'm Crystal Rich. Make sure you click the subscribe button below to stay up to date on the latest sports news, and you can follow your girl on social media at Crystal Rich. The Timberwolves are using Karl Anthony-Towns to piss off Jimmy Butler. Now, maybe it's not intentional, or maybe it is. There is so much more drama unfolding. We all know that Jimmy Butler requested a trade, even though his camp tried to say that he didn't. We know that he did. He marched into Tom Thibodeau's office and gave him a list, which is a very G thing to do, of 3 teams that he would like to be traded to. Those teams, remind you, are the Nets, the Clippers, and the Knicks. Why? Because those teams have the most cap space to give him. But honestly, guys, it is crazy to think that they would let him go. Absolutely insane, because they gave up so much just to get Jimmy Butler. They gave up 2 guards and a draft pick. Last year, Jimmy Butler helped end the Wolves' 13-season playoff drought. 13 years. He averaged 22.2 points per game, 5.3 rebounds per game, 4.9 assists per game for the Twin Cities. And you think that they were just going to hand him a trade? Really? Let me tell you something. The tea got even hotter on Saturday. They announced that Jimmy Butler would not be at Media Day. Now, for a guy who did not request the trade, that's kind of fishy. They granted permission, which means that he had to ask for permission. Was this smart of the Minnesota Timberwolves? Was it a mistake, or was it wise? I can see it as both. It's kind of a mistake because if he's still on your team, he hasn't get traded yet, then he should be there. But it could also be wise because knowing Jimmy Butler, he probably do a lot of trash talking to the media. And honestly, I wish he was there because I would have a lot more sound bites to give you guys. But here is where it gets even grittier. Tom Thibodeau threw the ultimate shade. The very next day, he gave Karl Anthony-Towns a super max contract for $190 million. Now, don't get me wrong. Karl Anthony-Towns is a great player. 21.3 points per game, 12.3 rebounds, 2.4 assists. But is he really worth a super max deal? You know, Jimmy wanted to get paid. Hello, that's why he requested the Nets, the Knicks, or the Clippers. They aren't winning anytime soon. How rude. What can they do for him? They can pay him. So was this a shady deal given to Karl Anthony-Towns just to piss off Jimmy Butler? Or do you guys think it's well-deserved? Now listen, I think Karl Anthony-Towns deserves to be paid. But the year before last, he only averaged 15.2 points per game. He's really stepped his game up in 1 year, but he's really only 1 year proven. He isn't a Kevin Durant, a LeBron James, finals MVP type of dude yet. He could be, but not yet. Like I said, he deserves to be paid, but is a super max contract doing the most. Now, you know, after hearing about this, Jimmy Butler was pissed. Why? Well, let me remind you. In July, they offered him less money, $110 million contract for 4 years. Less than Karl Anthony-Towns' 190 super max contract. Guys, we know Jimmy Butler wants to get traded. Another thing is that maybe he has some beef with Cat. We know that for sure. But the question is, if he doesn't get a trade, will he pull a Kawhi Leonard, a Le'Veon Bell, and sit out until he gets traded? This is what Tom had to say about it.
It's not the first time a player's made that type of request, nor will it be the last. And our job is to seek out the best opportunity for us. If something's good for us, then we're interested in doing it.
According to ESPN, owner Glenn Taylor doesn't even want to bring him to training camp, which starts today. He thinks it would be a bigger circus, as he should. I mean, this is a business. You don't want your players ranting to the media and then going to training camp where you're supposed to gel and causing a lot of friction. Are the Wolves going to hold on to Jimmy to further piss him off? Or are they just going to trade him already and get some good value to your team? You know, when they grant you permission to skip media day and don't even want you at training camp, that can't be good. But the thing is, we didn't hear anything about a trade yet. Where could he be going? What are the Wolves actually doing? What is going on with the Timberwolves organization? Are they using Karl Anthony-Towns' supermax $190 million contract to piss Jimmy off? If so, why did they make their last plea for Jimmy to stay? What are they doing? Are they going to trade him? If not, is Jimmy going to sit out this season kind of like a Kawhi's fake injury, or just completely sit out and not get paid? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching The Fumble. I'm Crystal Rich.